Hello and welcome back to the next game. 1v1 between Liereyy in blue as the Incas, and he's playing against JonSlow playing in red as the Teutons. Two very interesting arena civilizations. Teutons considered really strong in arena, Incas quite strong as well, and both civilizations are actually like usable for tower rush, but I think in this game no tower rush happened. I'm not sure, I didn't watch the whole game, but I thought could be a good example of a decent arena game between an arena player, top expert arena player JonSlow, or expert arena player, I'm not sure how to call this, and a top expert player Liereyy. So let's see how they're going to do, and start with Liereyy with the Incas here. Liereyy got the main gold and the main stone safe in the back, the gold a little bit on the side, but it's quite safe here. Second gold in the back, deer inside, 4 of them, really nice to have. The third gold is forward outside, the second stone on the left hand side is outside, but quite close. The 2 boars are inside as well. Then there is one really close to his base, another one close on the side here, and one between the 2 players, maybe a little bit closer to Liereyy, but not really. I guess you could consider it to be in a neutral zone. Also another relic in a neutral zone here, between an extra stone and extra gold. Last relic closer to JonSlow, very close to his base actually. Liereyy actually already scouting JonSlow's base, and JonSlow has the main gold on the side, means stone safe in the back, 4 deer safe in the back here. A little bit of space to boom if he would need it. 2 sheep yet to pick up. Yeah, JonSlow probably managed to not take them, and now he's finding them. We have the second gold on the right hand side, forwardish, but not too far forward. Second stone forward outside, third gold on the left hand side outside. So I guess the map's quite fair actually when it comes to resource distribution. Relic wise, maybe a little bit better for Liereyy, but it shouldn't be the big difference in this game. Let's see how the players are going to do actually. Now I think when I go to normal speed, it should be quite fast here. Can I go even faster without breaking it? I hope so. But I'm going for the slower playback speed, which is still fast for me, I guess. This game is not made for Windows 7, and for now I'm still playing casting on a Windows 7 PC here on a laptop. So I have to deal with that, and you have to deal with the game speed or the casting speed. It had always been fast, but I could slow it down on Woobly before, and now as it is the state of the game, I cannot really slow down. It's a little bit troubling for me, but okay. Let's see how the players are going to continue. No barracks coming up for JonSlow, or maybe it does, but I don't think so. So it looks like he does not want to go for any scouts or let's talk about archers. No, not really. As for Liereyy, if he wants to go for Castle Age army, then I guess it would be Eagle Scouts. He is on the way to Feudal Age as well, going probably for Market and Blacksmith. There it goes. Same for JonSlow, both coming up. And they will go to Castle Age. I'm expecting to see Monastery by both players. I'm expecting to see 3 TCs at least. And then we could talk about Castle Age aggression or just a bit of a fight for the relics while booming to Imperial Age. For Imperial Age, I'm not sure what Incas can do. If Liereyy is allowing for JonSlow to go for Onagers or Siege Onagers and Teutonic Knights, then this will be really tough to counter. Even though Incas have a good counter to the infantry, which would be Slingers, I think the Teutonic Knights backed up by Onagers would be too strong. Also, as far as I remember, bombard cannons available for Teutons. And then we could see fast Eagles, but or even Kameyuks would be awesome. But it feels like in the Imperial Age, Incas are lacking a little bit of options against the Teutons. We could see an early imp arbalist approach here by Liereyy. It makes sense to go that way, but then again, JonSlow will have Onagers around, or at least mangonels. Could be difficult for Liereyy to pull that off. JonSlow is going for a TC on that main stone, close to the woodline. I like this TC spot. He's going for the Monastery. Both coming on up for both players. And I imagine a third TC. Yeah, on the main gold makes a lot of sense. Monastery soon to be finished. Liereyy has the Monastery up already. Is going with the TC on the woodline and the main gold. Beautiful TC spot. The other TC, I guess, coming up somewhere around here. Villagers moving to the back. That's actually 1, 2, 3 of them. No. What's happening? Liereyy, are you putting your third TC actually on the woodline and the main stone? Makes a lot of sense as well. We have a little bit of a scout against Eagle Scout fight in the meantime, probably the few monks involved, and it looks like Liereyy managed to... Did he steal a relic from somewhere here? Was one closer to JonSlow's base? I'm not sure where that was, but Liereyy got one of them in. Got 2 monks here. JonSlow now moving to the right hand side. In the meantime, he should be bringing one of those relics home. That's the one close to his base, and he should be able to bring home the one between the 2 players. The ones on the left hand side, probably will go to Liereyy, as he has one of them picked up already, and it looks like he's losing a monk here. The scout running back, good for JonSlow to snipe one of those monks, but there is one more coming up, and there will be a little bit of a fight for the last relic. I don't think it's going to be the big difference in this game, as both players have 43 villagers, and going for more here. 3 TCs for both players. I don't think we're going to see 4 TCs for anybody anytime soon. The scout went finally down to the Eagle Scout here, and now the 2 monks moving to left hand side. Sanctity coming in for JonSlow on those monks. I'm a little bit surprised to see this upgrade. Would have been better to go for what's called Atonement to convert monks, but and actually JonSlow is going for that upgrade. Is it a good idea to go for a tournament? I think it will be too late. The monks are waiting for their chance. What is Liereyy doing? Where is he walking? This is not good. Now JonSlow can start to convert, and Liereyy is killing the rest of his monks. JonSlow actually able to capture this relic. And I'm really surprised that Liereyy did not just put the monks back inside his base. Maybe it was a misclick, maybe it was some problems with the game, that's possible. Now both players will start to fully concentrate on the boom and to think about Imperial Age, I guess. In the meantime, JonSlow is moving forward to the villager. Looks like, as he did go for a tournament and invested a little bit, he wants to be the one who is aggressive here in late Castle Age. At the same time, he's got good resources and should be able to click up to Imperial Age any second now. He's got the 2 buildings that he needs. He's going for barracks at this point in the game. And Liereyy, probably the same. Yeah, missing a little bit of gold, but that's it. And almost has enough stone for a castle, which is of course a little bit cheaper for the Incas. Going for barracks now. Are we going to see Eagle Warriors here by Liereyy? It makes sense against the monks. It's actually deleting 2 of those farms to go for a castle in front of his main TC. Also a good decision in my opinion. And JonSlow to just go for outposts. No further aggression. Outpost in the corner here. So JonSlow wants to know everything that's happening inside Lierey's base and around it. Liereyy on the way to Imperial Age. JonSlow, almost the same second that they clicked up. 74 villagers for Liereyy, 73 for JonSlow. They're neck and neck. The question is now, what are they going to do? And this looks like armor upgrade for... No, what is this? For Liereyy? What is this upgrade? I don't... sorry, oh, that's JonSlow. He's going for hand cannoneers. I didn't even think about hand cannons. Of course, they're also available for the Teutons. I think I forgot to mention those. That's how you know that I did not watch this game, or if I did, I forgot how it went. There is the chemistry upgrade coming in for JonSlow, as Liereyy is doing the Eagle Warrior upgrade, or is it the Elite Eagle Warrior already? Eagle Warrior done. I guess he is going for Elite Eagle Warrior immediately. No. Any other barracks that I'm missing? I'm not sure, but I guess that's all production here now. And we know how this is going to end. Hand cannoneers against Elite Eagle Warriors. If there's enough hand cannoneers, the Eagles don't stand a chance. JonSlow is walling up, but the Eagles could go in. Ooh, and Liereyy is not moving further because there's a castle for JonSlow. Now the outposts are going down, and Liereyy is sending a trebuchet forward. He's got those Elite Eagle Warriors. No, still not Elite, sorry for that. Eagle Warriors plus 2 defense and 3 petards to move forward. Castle coming up in the middle. This could be very important. If Liereyy is grabbing a hold on the middle, he might be in a very good position to actually attack JonSlow, even though he's going for the classic counter of hand cannoneers. And now the Elite Eagle Warriors moving in, trying to take down villagers. That's usually what they do best. Pretty much the same as the Bold Raiders here. And JonSlow has to garrison a lot of those villagers, doesn't want to lose too many of them, but he's sending the hand cannoneers to follow those these Eagle Warriors and take them down. Looks like he might lose a few villagers, and I think it's not a bad attack, as it causes a lot of idle time. In the meantime, the trebuchet is hitting archer range, now going for the siege workshop, where bomber cannons are produced already, and JonSlow with the 3 relics in the monastery. That monastery is also forward. Castle in the middle is up, and now archer range is to go for, I imagine, oh no, crossbow coming up. I was expecting skirmishes now against the hand cannoneers, but if Liereyy has enough gold, crossbowman is a very valid choice here. On the left hand side, he's got a few eagles standing close to the extra resources, wants to snipe villagers if JonSlow is ever going that way. And now there's a bomber cannon, but it's not attacking that castle yet, as it can JonSlow even see the castle? He cannot see it. He doesn't know the castle in the middle is up. It's not a big problem for him. He's going to find out soon. And now the hand cannoneers are moving forward. But against Arbalest, you don't really want to take that fight, and those Arbalists are fully upgraded on the attack. So let's see how JonSlow is going to continue. I expected Onagers, to be honest, but no Onager upgrade yet. Then again, JonSlow doesn't have a Siege Workshop up, does he? No hand grenade production. What's the plan for him? Not sure. Onager research coming up as Siege Workshop is finished, and now Liereyy is the one who is moving out to the left hand side, taking the extra gold and the extra stone. I think it makes a lot of sense. You have map control, so why not go for that? 2 trebuchets here, and on the left hand side, sorry, on the not on the left hand side there's the villagers now on the extra gold at least, and a few arbalists here, but we have bombard cannons and trebuchets now attacking that castle, counter traps for Liereyy, and it looks like that castle might go down. JonSlow is repairing his trebuchets, but now there's the arbalest, and that's so important. The arbalest in front of those trebuchets, they're going for the hand cannoneers. Onager shot on the arbalest, not yet. Nice sniping on one, but the castle is falling, even though Liereyy is repairing. I think JonSlow with the 2 trebuchets might be able to take it down. Then again, the villagers are not repairing any longer. I guess Liereyy was able to snipe them, and Elite Eagle Warriors moving in. Are they elite now finally? Yes, they are. And this castle is still standing. 2k HP. Looks like JonSlow with 2 trebuchets wasn't doing enough damage. Now the Elite Eagle Warriors trying to approach, but nice fighting spot here for JonSlow, who has a good amount of hand cannoneers, and the Elite Eagle Warriors are not strong enough to take those hand cannoneers on in one fight. Instead, we have more barracks coming up, the trebuchets moving forward, and JonSlow has gone for the orange upgrade, but only has 1 siege workshop, and that's just not enough. Doesn't really have a lot of space to put his military units down, or military buildings down, and the Elite Eagle Warriors taking care of that onager really quick. So I imagine hand cannoneers plus onagers is a good combination, but it looks like Liereyy, as he has the attack going for himself, is in a very strong position to actually face this composition of army. The Elite Eagle Warrior is still moving in as the walls are open, more and more buildings are falling. Liereyy seems to be winning this game, and he's doing that in style as he's using very strong unit composition. Those Elite Eagle Warriors are fully upgraded, have the Conquerors upgraded with 4+6 pierce armor, and the hand cannoneers are the only thing that are saving JonSlow for now. And he is probably in gold trouble as well. I don't think he should have too much gold income. He's sending a lot of villagers on the 3rd gold now, but the 2nd gold is not safe as there is Arbalest now patrolling even inside the walls, and the hand cannoneers are just not a good counter against the Arbalest. So maybe we should have seen infantry and onagers instead of hand cannoneers. Looks like Liereyy knew how to play against this, and I think the Arbalest was a very good choice in the end. Imperial Elite Skirmishers could have done the trick, but Arbalest was a lot better here, and especially seeing that the onagers are getting sniped really fast. Trebuchets now inside JonSlow space, hitting all the buildings, and it looks like JonSlow might need to call it GG soon. He's on 140 population, but for how long? Resources great for him. A lot of wood and food in the bank, but no Elite Skirmishers up for JonSlow. Not a lot of production buildings, more coming up behind, but that's another siege workshop. That is the only 1 or 2 actually now. And it looks like Liereyy is going back for a little bit. Not sure why. What's the plan for him now? He's producing more units. He is on 44 now, on 34 military units only. JonSlow actually made Liereyy go back and has allowed himself to breathe for a little bit. Again, Arbalest moving forward against the hand cannoneers. Now finally Elite Skirmishers on the field, and Liereyy, where are those villagers? Ooh, putting down a castle here, and has a trebuchet to attack JonSlow's castle. Looks like the onager might be able to reach the trap. Not yet. JonSlow cannot take this gold safely, and I think starving JonSlow is a very good idea. Now the Elite Eagle Warrior is moving into the hand cannoneers. The onagers not really doing a lot of damage as Liereyy is microing these. Is it only skirmishers? Wow, only skirms, but Elite Skirmishers should come up in a second now. And JonSlow using the trebuchets to try and snipe that trap outside, but it looks like did I miss the GG? Yeah, JonSlow resigned the game here. Can I see the chat? Not really. I'm really surprised that the chat is not showing up for the spectators, but okay, it's another bug that DE has yet to fix, or the team. But looks like JonSlow in the end resigned the game as he had no chance to fight this army. He was not able to get enough military units out, and as you can see it here, JonSlow only on 12 now. Hand cannoneers, obviously a questionable choice against what Liereyy did, even though he went Elite Eagle Warriors, he was quick enough to go for the Arbalest. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.